We recently had a family vacation to southeast Queensland where I had the opportunity to catch up with some friends from the area. During our conversation, I was talking to one of my friends and he said he had a PlayStation that I could have if I wanted it, and a couple of toys. He said that basically they were going to end up in the tip if I didn't want them, so I said sure, why not? I'll have them. And as you can see, this tub here and this paper bag there, what I ended up getting. It was a lot more than initially anticipated, so hopefully you want to check this out as much as I want to show you. I have had the opportunity to consolidate these items into these tubs, so I've had a quick look at what I've got, but I haven't really had the opportunity to check anything, so just thought we'd have a look and see what's here. Alright, let's go. I thought I'd start with what's in the tub. Essentially, these two containers can be divided up into two different categories. This is all the electronic equipment, all the video games and the consoles and things, and this is all the old plastic toys from the 80s and 90s. So we'll start with this and work our way to the other one. I've got a whole bunch of paperwork here for an Xbox. Interestingly, and the Xbox wasn't amongst the things that I got, but I've got a couple of those, so that's great. So I can have paperwork. Here we go. So this looks like it's a multi-tap for PS2. PS2 multi-tap. For those that may not know, looks like you plug in 4 controllers to a PS2. Which is handy. I'm not sure if I've got any games that can use that. Anyway, we'll find out. Okay, so we have a couple of original Nintendo Entertainment System controllers. I'm not going to take all the wires out. I'll check to see if they work. Alright, here we have a Sega Master System. Well, he gave me a 2, so controller. Not sure if the controller for the 1 and the 2 are different. Okay. He gave me. How am I going to do this? It's got a person's name. Banjo. What is it? Banjo Kazooie on the Nintendo 64. That's the one Nintendo 64 cartridge that that was in the lot. Alright, here we've got a bunch of burnt PlayStation 1 games. Nothing ridiculous, it's just burnt anyway. Here's the best bit. He's told me it was PlayStation. I've got a couple of PlayStation things, some burnt PlayStation games. I think there's 1 or 2 PlayStation 1 games in here. Red Alert Retaliation. I think that's a copy though, but that's just a front cover. That's probably end up in the tip eventually. This, if it wasn't so glossy, I'd think is a copy. Dino Crisis. Croc Legend of the Gobos. I'm not even joking. Anyone from Australia will get a good laugh out of that. Legend of the Gobos. Slam Jam? Slam Jam? Not Space Jam, Slam Jam. Basketball fan. Tony Hawk. Burnt one. Jackie Chan. There's a Dino Crisis disc and a burnt copy of GTA 2, so that's the PlayStation stuff in there. Okay, so these are the Super Nintendo cartridges. So we have Stunt Race FX. This is called Donald Maui something. Looks like Daffy Duck to me. But it must be Donald Duck. Okay. Good old Donkey Kong Country. It's a good one to get. I only have one Super Nintendo cartridge. So we have Super Mario, what's this called? Super Mario All-Stars Super Mario World. Got to be specific about it because there's a different one, very similar, titled Super Mario All-Stars. Earthworm Jim. I can't read this. Crazy something, crazy circle, I don't know. Anyway, that. And finally we have Final Fantasy V. I'm not sure this is a PAL cartridge. I'm not sure if it'll work with what I have here, but I'll give it a go. Alright. And I got the Super Nintendo. Which looks okay. It's got some of this, I don't know what it is, expanding foam stuff to it. Something. A couple of cartridges had it on them as well. Yeah, alright. So check that out after. Alright, then we got not one, but two Nintendo Entertainment Systems to add to the one that I've already got. So that's the third one, second and third one for me. This is a power supply for it, I believe. It's interesting, it's got different voltages and the switch. I'll just leave it as it was. I assume that's correct. And this is the stack of NES cartridges that he gave me. Pretty crazy. I now have a double for every single game that I originally had. Let's go through these. Alright, first up. I have no idea why this is on top. Aussie Rules Footy. Aussie Rules Footy. I live in the wrong part of the country to be interested in this, so I'll give it a go, and I have no idea how the game plays. Like the actual game, not this cartridge. The actual sport. Alright. DuckTales. Oops, move my finger. DuckTales. The UNZ story, New Zealand story. Rollerball, pinball game, I believe, when I looked it up. Robocop 2, I believe that's one of the three that I originally had before this pile came into my possession. And I believe that's the one that didn't work. So hopefully that one works, so I've got a working one. Double Dragon 2. There's a few sleeves as well. So it's Double Dragon. Some in, most of them with Nintendo written on them, some without. That's okay. Battletoads. No, this isn't Deja Vu. Second Battletoads cartridge. Just in case anyone doesn't believe. Don't know why you wouldn't believe, but anyway. 2. Alright. Terminator 2. Have this one, it works. Gyromite. Double with Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. This is the third one that I have already. Tennis. Wild Gunman. So that's a second shooter game. Good. For me anyway. Kung Fu. It was the 80s. Just straight up Duck Hunt. This one, it's like DuckTales, the sticker's ripped. It's called Gunsmoke. So hopefully that's another one that needs the gun. That'll be 3, that'll be good. Mac Rider. To be honest, played this on the Switch earlier today. I wasn't a big fan of it. Couldn't get it. Maybe it worked better with the controller. The proper controller. And soccer. That's the last of them. So I think there was, off the top of my head, I think there was 19 NES cartridges there and 8 Super Nintendo cartridges. Alright, just a couple of things left in this tub. So there's a PlayStation 1, 2 controller. There is the Sega Master System 2. Finally, I've never actually seen one of these, so I'm really interested to see what they do, how they work. But I got a Game Genie. So that'll be interesting to check out. Maybe that's a video I can make. See how we go. If it works. Okay, we're finally down to the plastic toys. So there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. A lot of them I had to look up. I wasn't aware of what they were. So for example, this thing here, I had never, it looked vaguely familiar, but yeah, not something I remembered. I believe it was mightymax when I looked it up. A toy line called mightymax. And it looks pretty cool. It does, you know, all sorts of interesting things. There's things that turn and I don't know. I'm still finding things as I go. It also opens up, if I can remember how to do that. There it is. It opens up. Some pretty cool stuff, I don't know. Don't know what it's supposed to do. I think it's cool. Very reminiscent of the Castle Grayskull to me. From the Motu line. And it even has the face here. I don't know if you can make that out in the video, but yeah, it's quite clearly a face. Looks like a red Castle Grayskull to me, mini one. Alright, so these top ones, definitely familiar. Okay, so this is other than Jabba the Hutt. However, it's a terrible condition Jabba the Hutt from 82 or 83. Must be 83. He's missing his arms, the tail's there, but it's got a big crack and and one of the lugs is broken off, and it's not in great shape, but definitely good to have a Jabba the Hutt action figure. I always wanted one of these, Tauntaun, with the bit where the legs go inside, and this is the one that Luke gets put in by Han Solo, gets belly cut open. But it's obviously degraded quite a bit. It's no longer the white colour, it's a dark brown. Not worried about that. Good to have that. Wish it had the saddle, but it doesn't. What else did we have? The last of the vintage Kenner Star Wars. I don't know what this guy's name is. I like to refer to him as Squid Face. Pretty cool. Cool dude. So there's some more Star Wars toys in here, but they're not vintage. So this is a speeder with a scout trooper on it, with a wheel under there. I think when I looked this up, this was from '97. Pretty cool. What else do we have for Star Wars? I think that was it for Star Wars. Is this guy some Spider-Man dude? Many arms, like a Spider-Man, Spider-Beast-Man or something like that. I'll look it up. These seem to be from around the 97 mark. But for me, 97, I was in my last year of high school, so I wasn't really into these things at that point. No idea who that guy is. I'm sure I looked him up, and it wasn't anything that I was too worried about. His arms and one leg are missing. Very much a beater. Pass. This guy, Two-Face. What's the guy's name from The Fugitive? I can't remember. Tommy Lee? Is that it? Tommy Lee? Two-Face? Pretty cool. Can't believe they made an action figure of this guy, Austin Powers. International Man of Mystery. Yeah, baby. He's even got his necklace still on there. It's in 2 bits, but it's there. Alright. This was really interesting. So this is missing the tail, but this is Battle Damage Alien or something from Aliens vs Predator. Pretty big, pretty cool. Very 1997 with that fluoro acid look. I don't know if this guy will stand without his tail. Anyway, and there's also this that portion. There must be another one that was missing this that didn't come with the lot, just that. And there is one other bit for that. The Predator part of the Aliens vs Predator. I don't know what these big dongle things are. They look like his hair, but they do something. I don't know. Anyway, pretty cool. It's a big action figure. Okay. So we've got a bunch of Jurassic Park dinosaurs, actually, which, yeah, really interesting. This one here, can't remember which number he was, but that's one of them, one of the Jurassic Park dinosaurs. This one here is JP10. I believe that's the Velociraptor. Yeah, with big toes, yeah. This one here, I'll put that on the side for now. There's a little mini T-Rex. I think that's just a 2-horse one, I'm not sure. Mighty Max. That's the other mightymax thing, some scorpion thing. Alright. There's some more Jurassic Park dinosaurs in here, but I can't see them right now. So, here we go. Princess Amidala. So, the prequel trilogy. Having recently read the Thrawn trilogy, sorry. That trilogy is probably pretty good. Yeah, I wish George Lucas had gone with that, basically. But, you know, we've got what we've got. Anakin. Qui-Gon. Oh, there was one more. No, this is. Here we go. JP, can't remember which number, but that'll be Deinonychus. Jurassic Park. I believe this guy's from Jurassic Park. This is Jurassic Park 2 or 3, the one where they go, must be 3, I think, where they go to the island to rescue the kid. Okay. This one here was some random toy. I found it, but I didn't recognize the toy line at all. Some female character. Alright, so this is Men in Black. This is Men in Black. I believe this is Men in Black. Pretty sure that's missing a at least a tail. These are some random capes that I found in the lot. I think they go with the Star Wars figure. Well, yeah, I think some of them go with the Star Wars figures, but I'm not sure. Those two are the same, just different colours. It's just a random dinosaur. 40k Space Marine with a chainsword and the pistol, whatever it is. We've got another Jurassic Park one, JP03. This is, I can't remember what this guy's from. Got like a veil over his face. When I looked him up, it came up as G.I. Joe, but it was definitely not G.I. Joe. Same with this guy. Looks like he's got some battle damage at one. And another cloak. This one's fabric. We've got Starscream, Happy Meal, I think it was when I looked it up. McDonald's Happy Meal Starscream, sorry. Megatron. There's a Man of Steel from McDonald's, I believe. There's a Hot Wheels. I think it was Happy Meal, that one as well. Got a plastic army dude. A plastic dinosaur, Triceratops. Alright. There was this spider thing. I'm not sure what that's to. Might be to this thing here. Go with it. And there was a little mini Godzilla from the 1998 Godzilla. His feet have been chewed off, fallen off, chewed off, I don't know. Alright, and the last few things are these bionicles. I never collected bionicles, so I don't know a lot about them, but there are 4 of these tubs, an extra lid, and a 5th one. Not even sure what they're meant to look like. Like, how do they? Anyway, there's a seat there. Anyway. They all kind of look the same inside. Yeah. And that's everything. So, besides this random remote control, that's all the plastic bits and pieces that I got. So, really happy with that. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time. Bye.